Warning! Spoilers for The Amazing Spider-Man number 5 ahead. The latest Amazing Spider-Man series from Marvel Comics is pushing the wall crawler to his absolute physical limits in a way that reminds readers not only how dangerous his enemies are, but also just how dedicated the hero truly is. The opening storyline of The Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells and John Romita Jr. has centered on Spider-Man as he has been trying to depose Tombstone as the new Kingpin. For his efforts, Spidey recently suffered a vicious beating at the crime lord's hands. Since he went from that to being chained up and then blitzing an entire warehouse of goons, Peter hasn't had much time to recuperate. For 2 issues he continued his night from behind a tattered, blood-soaked mask, but in issue number 5, Wells and Romita Jr. reveal the scope of his wounds. When Black Cat meets Peter on a rooftop, she sees his face has become an unsightly mass of bruises. His cheeks and eyebrows have ballooned as blood pools in his eyes and down the center of his face. Felicia does not comment on his appearance, nor judge him for it, as Black Cat is used to seeing Peter in bad shape. But no matter how rough a hero's mission gets, publishers seem to make sure they show up fully refreshed for the next one. When Spidey helps stop a prison breakout raft, The New Avengers by Brian M. Bendis and David Finch, the depiction of his injuries is limited just to the attack. His arm is snapped by Jigsaw, but by the next time Hess in uniform, Hess not wearing a cast. In the current run of The Amazing Spider-Man, however, even after Peter repairs his costume, his face is still swollen enough to raise the fabric of his mask. He is not Wolverine and there are no overnight recoveries here. Peter feels every bit of this. Giving this kind of tune-up to Spider-Man, who is essentially Marvel's mascot, is bold, unsettling, and exciting. It means that Wells and Romita have latitude here, the kind that may hopefully allow them to challenge this character in a novel way and cultivate his best aspects. It evokes iconic Spider-Man stories like Kraven's Last Hunt and even Daredevil arcs like Born Again. There's a catharsis to seeing Spider-Man continually bounce back from the worst his enemies throw at him, and there's a respect that's garnered when readers see him combine his years of crime-fighting experience with his considerably untapped power and put both to the test. As the question of what brought Peter to this new low remains unanswered, this nasty physical smackdown serves as an external representation of his inner torment. Nobody beats Spidey up like Spidey can, but as Felicia reminds him, Hess at his best when Hess having fun, not acquiescing to an endless whirlpool of self-doubt. With renewed vigor and an improved strategy for handling Tombstone, rest assured Spider-Man will bounce back, contusions and all.